really solid win. We cleaned up what we needed to do at halftime, which was more or less our turnovers. And they just came out and took care of business. So I'm pleased with that one. I'm pleased with that one. You guys surprised to hear me say that?
Yeah, for sure. Cause you never say that. Y'all, Becky cussed me out for not rebounding, and I'm glad I could come out and get 12 rebounds. That's my statement.
Question. It seems like during starting the second half, there was a concerted effort to get Jackie the ball. Was that the game you playing, or were you just kind of filling it out trying to find the hot hand?
I mean, when somebody's rocking and rolling like Jackie, you got to get her the basketball. You got to feed the beast at that point. And we did it, and she executed. And I mean, she had a tremendous game through and through. So we're going to continue to do that no matter who it is. But tonight it was Jackie.
Trini and Barber off the lens. Jackie, you came out that third quarter. It was like whatever was said at halftime, you took it personal and made sure to give the team that spark. What was exactly said at halftime?
You know, I think it was just important that we stop turning the ball over. That was the biggest thing for us. And, you know, just get defensive stops, pick up our pace. My teammates were able to just, you know, find me. They were doubling them, and I was the one left open. So, you know, I just have to be confident, step in and knock down the shot. And then just get into the basket. Just have an aggressive mindset is the biggest thing for me.
And Becky, I think the past two questions we talked about halftime, but prior to halftime, I think at the 5:26 mark, you took a timeout with Seattle up 2. And obviously you guys outscored them the rest of the way, including a 16-4 run to close. Kind of what mid-quarter adjustment did you make in that second quarter?
I mean, whenever we could play out of our defense, we want to do that. I felt like, you know, we played a little bit into the game. We kind of shot out, and then they came back with a run. You know, and sometimes when you haven't seen a team in a while, and I was trying to prepare them the best that I could, that this is not the same team that, you know, they saw the first game of the season. They're getting more sturdy in who they are. They're a young team, they're learning. But taking care of the ball and playing out of our defense, like I tell them, I'm like, no play is the best play. Like, run, give space to each other, share it, and whoever has it, has it. If you're open, it's really simple. If you're open, shoot it. If you're not, pass it. And they just started playing out of their defense. And when they do that, they become really elite. But my goal is, you know, everybody talks about offense. I want people to start talking about our defense.
Another Coleman, no plays on Sports Talk. Coach, you can go into your bench a little sooner in the game. Kirsten Bell comes in, she scored 12 points in 12 minutes. Are you seeing them progress a little bit more? The game coming to them a little bit more natural now?
Yeah, I mean, KB's been slowly kind of just playing the right way, whatever minutes she's gotten, she's been super solid. And that's how you gain trust with myself. It's how you gain trust with your teammates. So yeah, I mean, there's times in practice where, you know, we put her on a scout team and she's so-and-so, and when she has that green light, she can go get buckets. We know that she can do that, but her growth on the defensive end and how we're doing things has helped her get into the rotation for sure.
Coach, Chelsea Gray, she had 9 assists tonight. Can you kind of speak to how she kind of filling out the game and what she brings to the team?
I mean, Chelsea being Chelsea. You know, she orchestrated that end of the play at halftime. I didn't do anything. Chelsea just organized them all, and we end up getting something good on the other end. So she's always reading and dissecting the game. And like I told her, and I tell my team, you know, if she calls something, do what she says. You know, she's an extension of a coach out there, and she just makes right reads. She makes some stuff that's not very easy look very easy. It's not at all.
Got a couple questions from Zoom, and then we'll go here to close it out. Matt Walter, go ahead.
Hi, ladies. Congrats on the win. Asia, because Coach wanted me to talk about defense, I'll ask you, Ezzy's McGregor is one of the sort of up-and-coming posts in the league. What do you think about her and having to guard her and just your matchups? Because she's someone who has been able to really grow in this league the way that you sort of grew starting your career.
Yeah, I mean, Ezzy's a post that is long, she's versatile. She's gonna alter your shot pretty much every possession. And I think that's how you keep a job in this league. You become versatile, and she's working on her offensive game that is incredible. So it's pretty cool to see her grow. I mean, we play against her in Worlds, but to see her translate that over now into our league, it's pretty cool to see. So, I mean, the sky's the limit when it comes to Ezzy and the growth that she's doing and the pieces that she has around her.
And Jeffrey Brown?
Yeah, sort of a similar question for Asia. Talk about the growth you've seen from Jackie in these past 2 seasons compared to like her rookie year or her first 2 years.
I mean, I don't know, but I think people tend to forget that Jackie's a #1 draft pick. So she's performing like one. This is something that she's worked on, obviously, and the growth that we're seeing in her is it's due. She's doing what she's supposed to do, and why we drafted her. So I'm not surprised by this growth at all. I'm gonna always stay on her no matter what, making sure her confidence is there because it's hard being a guard in this league. And I ain't even one, but it looked hard. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be there for her 100% because that's what's needed. But I'm not surprised by this at all. This is Jackie's game. This is who she is. And now y'all are just awake.
And now we could actually get her some free throws, because to score 28 points and not shoot a free throw is pretty unbelievable, especially the way she was attacking the paint. So, you know, just saying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
So it seemed like early in the game, you guys really went to the bench and really showed your rotations and your depth and seemed to really start to overwhelm the Storm. Can you talk about just how important that depth is moving forward?
Well, I mean, it was a point of emphasis going into the off-season for us was to get more depth at the bench. Obviously, I didn't play our bench a whole lot as a whole group last year, but I'm trying to find space for them, not only so I don't run these guys into the ground come July and August, but they always look at me with these big eyes and they never want to come out of the game. So it's very hard for me to look my bosses in that face and say, no, you got to come out now. Because they all want to play. But to that point, on nights that we're struggling, it's nice to be able to put the bench in and have a lot of confidence in what their abilities are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.